This is Knuckle-up TV.
I'm with Billy Joe Saunders, WBO middleweight champion. Talk to me, Bill.
What do you want to ask me?
This is the Billy Joe Saunders show.
This is it. Well, first of all, I just got to say, first of all, everyone boycott IFL TV and come up to Knuckle-up TV. Coogan, you're finished, mate. You're finished. There's a new man in town.
Have we got an opponent yet?
We did have. I spoke to my manager Daniel and my promoter Frank Warren.
Yeah.
And the team sat down, spoke to him, and we had someone ready, but they had a shoulder injury.
Shoulder injury, yeah.
Yeah, probably an arse injury, but a shoulder injury, yeah.
Right. Okay. Obviously when I said to you the Australian, Daniel Gill, fell on dead.
Do you know what? It's hard because I don't think he's rated in the top 15 with the WBO, and obviously it's a fight I love to have, and 100% confident of winning it. You know, he's a good fighter. Take nothing away from him, but I think he's seen his best day, and even on his best day, I think that'll be too much for him.
Okay. EUBANK BLACKWELL press conference yesterday. Obviously, your name wasn't mentioned on the table when the press conference was going on. So I think, I don't know whether obviously he's looking to go and obviously rematch you in any way.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, my name is scarred in his head at the minute. Do you know what I mean? It's scarred in his head. You know what I mean? I took what he said was very important to him. His oath. He stated that he'd rather die before he lose it. I just went in there, strolled up, took it off him. You know what I mean? It's left him with a bit of taste in his mouth. But you know, Nick Blackwell on the other hand, I've beaten him in 2012 for the British title. You know, he's really done well for himself. He's come through the hard route, no amateur experience, and he managed to get himself in some big fights. He was a bit unlucky to face Martin Murray earlier on in his career, and then me in 2012. But you know, he's been in some good fights. I thought he beat Max Berzak. So yeah, fair play to him, and I really think he can get the job done against EUBANK. It'll be a good fight though.
Okay. Obviously now you're world champion. Obviously you're going to defend it a few times. Are you planning on fighting in America?
It all depends, isn't it? I mean, it's got to suit financially, and it's got to suit me. Do you know what I mean? It all depends which opponent. You know, if you're going over there and you've got the likes of Canelos and that and all that, yeah. But you know, getting back to the Golovkin, I would love Golovkin in the summer in England. That's because, listen, let's not kid around or beat around the bush. He's one of the best fighters on the planet, and you know, looking at him, he is the best at the weight. But I will genuinely believe I can beat him as long as I get home advantage and, you know, a few things in my way, really. You know, he's going to be the highly favourite, so why not give me a few strings to pull?
Yeah, you definitely need a purse.
Yeah. I think, listen, I think 100%, you know, whoever at this level now, you're going to get good money, but with him as well, you know, he's got to be, I'm willing to take less money and fight him in the UK.
Okay. Has he got a wider appeal over here at the moment, Golovkin? Does he mean a lot? I mean, we know he means a lot in America to a lot of American boxing fans and British boxing fans, but is he a ticket, did he draw a pay-per-view here?
Well, I think that if you made that fight, you could build it into a big fight. You know what I mean? You know, for his name, he's a very good fighter, good talent. Yeah. So you could build it into a big fight. But you know, what I find this day and age is that a lot of, you know, name 5 fights now that the public are demanding to see. Name them what they really want to see. Our British public. And I think that sometimes they get robbed of it, really, because somebody won't commit to this, somebody won't, there's silly little things. As long as you're both happy with the money, you know, it's a fair playing ground, you know what I mean? Just get out and fight, you know, give the fans what they want. So I think that our fans suffer a little bit because there's so much politics with rival promoters, not happy with the venue, not happy with the size of the ring, all little silly things. I know they've got to be overdressed, but I still think that we should start making some good British fights. And you know, you can't really name 5 off the top of your head now really fast that the public would sell out Wembley or sell out sell out Manchester, like Scott Quigg and Carlframpton, for example. You can't really name 5 British fighters who's got them sort of rivalry opponents in Britain at the minute. And the ones we have, we should use and give the fans what they want.
Okay. Do you feel that you've had a long, obviously it's been a long career so far for yourself, isn't it? You've gone through a lot of You had to work hard to get where you're at. Do you feel that you're getting the recognition that you deserve?
To be fair, I personally, you know, I don't really care about that. No. You know, as long as I know I'm winning, you know, my family's all right, and you know, I've got my health. So I'm not really worried about recognition because I'm doing it.
Okay. You
know, people recognise it, but they don't want to say it. So to me, you know, I do get some recognition, but not what I deserve, I don't think. For example, Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, what he's done and achieved in one fight, people can't do that in a lifetime. You know, that's the greats do that, and he's went and done it, and he don't get no recognition at all. No recognition at all. No at all. I mean, I was speaking to him, funny enough, yesterday or a couple of days ago. We was having a talk and that, and you know, who would not break their arm to sponsor him? People should be queuing up out of his door to sponsor him, but because of his background and stuff like that, I think people, my opinion, I think people, he's a travelling gypsy, whatever, we're buoyed in, we wait for Anthony Joshua, but Tyson is the man. He's the best fighter on the planet.
Do you think they're trying to make Tyson Fury the villain?
Definitely. Yeah. Listen, 100%. I mean, look, you get all the bullshit stories about Tyson in the papers, he's that, he's speedy, he's done that, and do you know what I mean? I'm pleased, really, that I don't get that sort of recognition. Because that's only slandering Tyson, really. Do you know what I mean? It's slander because, you know, he's in the paper for all the wrong reasons. If he spit on the pavement, he's in the paper. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel that, you know, it's got to be. People need to realise he's only young still. You know, he's not. He's old enough to understand. He's obviously very clever, but he's only young still. People put a bit too much pressure on him, I think. Papers, media, whatnot else, and I personally believe because of the background.
I think it's to do with the fact that they set a bar for someone to try and get into, like set a bar, public.
I'll tell you what it is with Tyson.
Go on.
You got brackets. You know, people try to put you in brackets in classes: upper class, medium class, higher class. We're all human beings. We're all human beings. Yeah. We all eat, breathe, sleep. We're all human beings. Whether you got £1, you got 50 million, we're all living human beings. Everyone should be treated the same. Not, that's Tyson Fury over there, he's a millionaire. Oh, look at that, he's parked in disabled. We'll take a picture of that, put it in the paper. All right, he's a role model. But if you're looking for someone that's going to lie to your face and going to sit here and lie and say, oh look, yeah, that's a nice coat. He's not your man. He's a straight, honest man. He'll say what he thinks, good or bad. So, you know, and I'm the same. I say what I think. I won't lie to people. I say how things is, and that's just the way we've been brought up. That's our culture. If people look more into our culture instead of looking at us, they realise what sort of people we are.
Well, it's right. You've got Martin J. Ward. You've got yourself, Tyson Fury. You've got Andy Lee. You have. Who else?
Isaac Lowe.
You've got a number of up-and-coming travelling community families that are coming through.
Yeah.
Fighters.
Well, I think that's now because, you know, people's trying to stop our culture from living on. You know, the ways of work. You know, they go out, they do whatever they can for work. Yeah, they do whatever they can for work. You know, so. We've been brought up to go out and get honest living. Now people's trying to stop that, and so the boys now know the only way they've got talent is getting and use it. And they watch me and Tyson. You know, I'm pleased they can see us. We made a path going through, and please God they all follow suit. And you know,
to be reckoned with, sit in the bar.
Yeah, well, hopefully, listen. I really genuinely hope that every one of them, and not just the travelling people, but everyone who puts a pair of gloves on. Everyone who puts a pair of gloves on, I cannot wish but nothing, all the best for him in that ring. Because it's a hard sport, dangerous sport. So, good luck to him, you know what I mean?
Okay. What's your, obviously, you're obviously getting back now training. Obviously, your opponent you're looking at, obviously won't be April, will it? It'll be about, what?
No, 30th of April.
It's going to be 30th?
Yeah, 100%.
100%?
Million percent.
30th April. When you come through that...
So you've heard it first from me.
30th of April, right?
First.
After the 30th of April, we don't know who the opponent is. Would it obviously be down south or up north, do you think?
It's going to be in London.
It's going to be in London?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be pay-per-view or not?
No, listen, no. Listen, Frank Warren, you know, he's. I think Frank Warren's pretty fair with the channel. You know what I'm saying? He don't take the piss. You know, and you get a lot of boxing on for that. You know, on for your money a month. So no, I won't be pay-per-view now. Okay. But there's going to be, you know, without giving too much away, a big show in the summer. Very